say it, but we knew this was going to happen this season.
It was inevitable. We've just set up the conditions here, mostly due to the lack of rainfall that we've seen since spring. So I know a lot of agencies have been on their tiptoes, just kind of waiting for these fires to start this season. Right now, there are 7 Oregon wildfires. Most are mostly contained, too. It's the Jack Fire and the Bootleg Fire that we are watching. The Bootleg Fire at 16,000 acres now is the largest fire that we've had so far this season. Again, that's towards the Klamath Basin. You can even see that smoke pushing towards the east off of our satellite and radar here, right towards Klamath County. So again, this will continue to impact air quality. Notice in Portland, we're still seeing some fine air. Things are clear and good up in the valley. Same for out towards the coast, but it is around this area here towards south central Oregon, out towards the Klamath Basin, out towards Chiloquin and Shady Cove that are now seeing moderate to unhealthy air as that smoke starts to shift east into these areas. So we'll track this through today. But again, if there's unhealthy air quality in your area or you have family down there, please tell them to stay indoors and again, avoid that smoke and breathing it in. We've seen 22 rain-free days in a row. This is how long our dry streak has continued so far in Portland, and this goes for a number of cities around the valley, too. Here's our drought monitor. We just got new updates. Notice through May, June, and July, we've continued to worsen our drought across the state due to lack of rainfall. Now the entire state up a moderate drought, and exceptional drought doubled in size. It now includes Jefferson, Crook, Wasco counties, again, much of the central portions of the state. And this is not only impacting our wildfire season, but also impacts to recreation, and it has been impacting farming since the late parts of our springtime. So this is very concerning to see. We need the rain, and we're now entering the 2 driest months of the year. That is July and August, so things don't look promising moving forward. What you can do is avoid burning, so we avoid those fires going into our wildfire season in the summertime. Take a look at Portland. We're still waiting for these clouds to clear. They should. Just a thin layer of clouds over us right now. By the afternoon, we're back to sunshine. Upper 60s now in Portland, and we're still warming. We're expecting the upper 70s to about 80 degrees today with a very calm afternoon, a very wonderful summery day here in Portland. In general, our summertime pattern stays the same. We have this ridge of high pressure that will develop, so our temperatures will climb back into the upper 80s, close to 90 degrees as we head into tomorrow through Sunday. Even next week, we're still seeing this ridge setting up here with temperatures staying in the 80s. So beautiful weather until we start to see some of that wildfire smoke seeping into the valley too. We'll track that if it does happen, but we're also looking at this big heat dome setting up areas in Southern California towards the desert southwest of the U.S. We'll likely see some triple-digit temperatures going into next week. There's Seaside. It is still a little bit cloudy out, mid-60s for our highs today. Do expect to see some sun breaks towards the coastline today. In the valley, near 80 degrees and turning sunny. We should see a beautiful afternoon. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, temperatures climb even more by tomorrow through the weekend, going with the upper 80s to mid-80s. And again, this pattern really sits here. We're not expecting any rain in our forecast, just purely sunshine and some warm afternoons as we see those temperatures hiking to the mid to upper 80s. That's your forecast. We'll be right back.